Hi folks, welcome back. It's Working Blob with another instructional video. Today I'd like to show you how to configure OBS, Open Broadcast Software, VoiceMeter, and Cubase to enable you to record videos showing Cubase and your narration over them and still be able to hear the Cubase output. The reason this is necessary is because in Cubase, when you set the audio codec or output device, say, for instance, you set it to your audio input device. In my case, it's a Steinberg device. You cannot output that sound to any other item like the speakers output, anything like that. So it makes it very difficult or impossible to record, say, a tutorial video in Cubase and be able to hear the output because it just won't pipe into OBS. So this was kind of difficult to set up. I watched some videos on YouTube, but I've put this little video together because it works for me, so I'm hopeful it'll work for you as well. Okay, so since we've got OBS already up on the screen, I'm going to show you how to configure that. We will go to Settings, Audio, and just make sure that you have it configured as I have it here, with VoiceMeter as the mic auxiliary. Okay, so there's that, and one other thing that you might want to check is the microphone auxiliary. Click on the gear, select Properties, and make sure you have VoiceMeter output. Alright, so there's OBS. I'm going to skip next to VoiceMeter, and this is really the crux of what enables you to record from Cubase and catch the audio and be able to feed it into OBS. So what you want to do here is set your hardware input for your microphone. In my case, I have a Plantronics headset. You're going to have something different likely. So I've got that set to WDM microphone Plantronics. I don't really know what the difference is between the MME and the WDM. They both seem to work. So if you happen to come up with an answer for that, please post in the comments. Oops. Alright, so then after we've got that set, we want to set channel B on and make sure the mute button is not pressed, or you will drive yourself crazy trying to figure out why it's not working. You can totally ignore the hardware input, or at least I did, and it seemed to have no adverse consequences. Then over here at the virtual input, the only thing I did was to make sure that channel A and B are both selected. Over here at the hardware out for A1, I've got my Plantronics headset selected so that I'm able to hear the sound through my speakers on the headset. And A2, not really necessary, but I've got it set as my Steinberg audio input device. And once you have those settings configured and they're working, I recommend you select Menu and Save Settings, and then you can save the XML file anywhere you want and be able to load those up in the event of a problem. Okay, so there's VoiceMeter. Next we'll go into Cubase, and you'll go to Devices, Device Setup, VST Audio System, and ensure that VoiceMeter Virtual ASIO is selected. And there's one more setting that's critical. If you open up Control Panel and go to Sound, just make sure that for your playback device you have VoiceMeter set, and for your recording device VoiceMeter as well. So now we should be able to record a video in Cubase and still be able to hear the audio from Cubase in the final video recorded through OBS. So let's give it a try. Got a synthesizer loaded up here, and should be able to hear my voice and the synthesizer. And since you're watching this video, this is the video that I created to test this. So hope you enjoy, and come back and see me again. Thanks.